The Dialog 4G, the Sunday Times Schoolboy Cricketer of the Year 2019. Guest of honor and a legend both on and off the field in international cricket and Sri Lankan cricket, Mr. Ranganahera. Mr. Izzadeen of the Sunday Times, Mr. Jayanta Senemiratne, Mr. Ashanta Dimel, Mr. Carlton Bernardes, Mr. Supun Virasinghe, and of course all the other representatives from Dialog, from the Sunday Times, from Sri Lanka cricket, parents, well-wishers, and of course, most importantly, my fellow cricketers. This is a wonderful event, a wonderful evening that recognizes and showcases the talent of our budding cricketers from all over the island. And it is especially heartening to see that there are young girls here as well, because women's cricket internationally is growing at an exponential level. It is extremely popular. More and more people are watching women's cricket. And at the next World Cup, at the MCG on International Women's Day, they expect to have 100,000 people watching the women's final. And that will be a wonderful day and carry a very strong message to all the young girls out there, and of course to the parents, that cricket is a viable and great sport for young girls to take up, and that they will have a very strong future in it internationally. And of course, once the standard improves and we have a proper tournament in Sri Lanka, very soon, I think it will be the Dialog 4G, the Sunday Times Schoolboy and Girl Cricketer of the Year 2000, and whenever that will be. So Mr. Jayanta Senemiratne, there is something for all of us to work towards. Thank you also to Mr. Izzadeen and Mr. Senemiratne for the very kind words in describing me and introducing me. I've had a very long career. I've been very fortunate to have a great career and to have played alongside greats like Ranganahera, who is with me today. You're also lucky to have Kamithu Mendis, who was the Schoolboy Cricketer of the Year in 2018. He has gone on to perform extremely well on the international stage, and I'm sure that very soon he will be a permanent fixture in the national side as well. So there is inspiration in this room. All you have to do is look around and you will find it. Cricket is a kind of a funny game because it is slightly different to all other sports, not just in Sri Lanka but also around the world. Cricket is underpinned by certain human values, certain characteristics, certain ways of behavior, both on and off the field, from all of you young cricketers. It is not always about the bat and the ball. It is always also about the person, about who you are. Because who you are shines through at all times in the manner that you play the game on the field and also how you carry yourself off the field. And cricket is probably the only sport that has, as a preamble to its laws and rules and regulations, something called the spirit of cricket. Now, the spirit of cricket is a guide. The laws of cricket does not contravene or go against the spirit of the game. But there are certain times when the laws and the rules and the playing conditions don't really cover everything that happens in an instant. And there, you have to allow the spirit of cricket, sportsmanship, your values, who you are as a person, your integrity, guide you towards making the right decision. And the right decision is key. It does not mean that you will always win. It does not mean that you will always lose. But when you are faced with a challenge, it will allow you to make the most correct decision. And that is the beauty of this game that we all love. All of you today are exceptional young cricketers. From here onwards, it is up to you to decide your future. Some of you will join clubs. Some of you will continue to think and dream of playing for your country. And to do that, what is required is planning, a lot of hard work, having the right guides and coaches along the way, making sacrifices, going through tough times, but above all, believing in the fact that if you work hard enough and work the right way, your skill, your talent and your ability will be good enough. You don't have to make friends with your coaches. You don't have to make friends with the umpires. You don't have to have powerful people in the cricket board in your corner. You don't have to entertain journalists to write well about you, thinking that that will get you ahead. All you have to do is work hard, plan properly, commit, focus, concentrate, and when the opportunity comes, display your skills to the world. It is not an easy field to be in. So many people will expect a lot from you, your friends, your parents, your coaches, your teachers. But at the end of the day, it is up to you. How you want to map your future is in your hands. You have all the attributes, all the skill, all the opportunity. Grab it. Don't let others decide for you. Playing for Sri Lanka is a funny thing. You must want to play for Sri Lanka, but never expect it. Don't think that it is a right. It is a privilege, and you have to earn that privilege. It won't come easy. And if it does, and some of you are lucky enough to represent our country in this great sport, remember, the longer you play, the harder it becomes, the harder you have to work, and the more effort that you will have to put in. Cricket in the world is growing in popularity. And along with opportunity comes dangers and pitfalls. We have all heard about indiscipline on the field, indiscipline off the field. We have heard about corruption in cricket. We have heard about match fixing, spot fixing, bookies. All of these words that threaten the very existence of the game and will also become a threat to some of you. Never be afraid of making the right choice and making the right decision. Because the measure of a man or a woman is the ability to make the right decision when the world is against you. It is very easy to make all the decisions and say all the right things when everything is going for you. But life is not like that. So be strong, be courageous, face the future with a smile. Look adversity and challenge in the eye, because I know for a fact that looking at you and what you have achieved so far, that anything is possible for you as long as you believe it. Congratulations to all the winners today. Congratulations to also everyone who has participated in the tournaments and who may not be here today. Don't be discouraged, because both Rangana Herath and I have never won an award at the Schoolboy Cricketer of the Year. This is not the end of the line for anyone who has not won, or who is not here, or who is not recognized today. It is a challenge. It is a challenge. And for the rest of you who win, the challenge is, what do you do now? Because from here onwards, you have to improve, you have to grow, not just as cricketers, but as people. Because at the end of the day, when you have retired, I wish that people will not only speak of the runs you have scored or the wickets you have taken or the matches you have won, but will also speak of you as people, of your good qualities, of your humanity, of your inspiration as a person that has in turn inspired other youngsters like you to do great things. I wish you all the very best. May you have all the strength, all the luck in everything that you do. And thank you once again for this invitation. I'm very humbled and I'm very grateful to be here today. Thank you.